Alright, here we go. Welcome to Chapter 2. We're going to dive into some of the descriptive statistics, and keep in mind that this is descriptive. This is showing you, describing the information that we have. It's analyzing it a little bit. It's not trying to draw conclusions from it. It's just really kind of understanding what we're looking at. So we're going to go over some tools. I'm going to go pretty quickly through most of these. Kind of think these are some that you should look at on your own. Don't really require someone to talk through it with you. So yeah, let's go quickly here. First one is the stem and leaf graphs, or stem plots. And think of this as, we're just going to jump ahead here to the example. So if you have a series of numbers, you're going to order them. So as you can see here, we're going from smallest to largest for Susan's spring pre-calculus class. The scores on the first exam. And we're going to order it from 33 to 100 in increasing order. Now, all we do for this is cut off that, that last digit, and that's going to be our leaf. And the first digit is going to be our stem. It could be more than one digit if, for example, the 100 there, we have 10. And all we're going to do is separate that and write it down just like we have here. So going backwards, let's look at the stem and leaf actual graph below. We have a stem of 3, a leaf of 3, that's 33. We have a stem of 4, a leaf of 299. That's a score of 42, 49, and 49. Stem of 5, a leaf of 3 and 5 and 5 is going to be 53, 55, and 55. And we're going to just continue on like that. Now what this does is it kind of combines a frequency graph or a frequency table with a little bit of a visual to see, how close, where in that bin that we have that data really lies. So for example, if we had changed the leaf on 4 to be, get rid of the 2 there. We have 499. And now we're going to be able to see that that's really close to a 5. It's not a bunch of those values kind of closer to 45. It's going to be closer to 49. So it kind of helps you visualize and see where those actually lie. Now for line graphs, this is really just something that you have to spend some time with. If you are struggling with this, just please reach out. But really the important thing is getting your axes right. Just know what you're measuring and whether you're working with bins or discrete values. Remember, if you have continuous values, you're going to have to put it in bins. You can also put discrete values in bins, but here we have a line graph, and that's only going to be possible with discrete outcomes. I have bar graphs, very similar. And histograms. I covered this in a previous video and previous example, so please check that one out. Kind of walk you through changing a frequency and relative frequency table into a histogram. And these are very similar as well. And lastly, we have a time series graph, and once again, just putting the information, getting the axes right, and it should take you the rest of the way. So that's really all. I'm going to leave most of this to you all. Spend some time with it. There's probably some homework problems on it. And if you have any questions, just feel free to reach out. Thanks.